So you've decided to make the move. Africa is no longer just a travel destination. For many, it's becoming the ultimate home base for a brand new chapter. But before you can enjoy a sunset in the Mara or the white sand beaches of Mauritius, we need to talk about the reality of the suitcase phase. Before we dive into our big 5 countries, let's pack your bag. Health is wealth, right? Generally, you're going to need your yellow fever certificate. Think of this as your gold card for African travel. You'll also want to ensure your hepatitis A, B, and typhoid shots are up to date. If you're heading to Kenya or parts of South Africa, talk to your doctor about malaria prophylaxis. Now, what should you carry? Think in layers. Africa can be scorching at noon and freezing by 5 in the morning. Bring reliable tech. Power banks and universal adapters are non-negotiable, but what should you not carry? Avoid camouflage clothing. In many African nations, it's strictly reserved for the military, and wearing it can get you in some serious trouble. Also, keep in mind that Kenya has a strict ban on plastic bags. Swap those out for reusable pouches before you land. Moving east to Kenya, the tech heartbeat of the region. The money. Kenya is the king of agribusiness and fintech. Investing in value addition, like cold chain logistics or fruit processing for export, is where the real wealth is. If you're into tech, Nairobi's startup scene is hungry for B2B software. The cost. Nairobi is the most expensive city in East Africa, but it's still incredibly affordable compared to the West. A high-end lifestyle in Kilimani or Westlands costs roughly $1,100 to $1,600 a month. The legalities. First, get your Kenya ETA at kenya.go.ke. It's about $34, and it is mandatory. For residency, you'll need the Class N permit. Now, according to the official EFNS portal, you need to show an annual income of at least $24,000. It's a bar you have to clear, but it grants you full rights to live and conduct business locally. If you prioritize financial freedom, Mauritius is the clear winner. Mauritius is a global financial hub with a unique tax system. For most residents, there's a progressive income tax capped at 20%, but certain foreign-sourced income is taxed at just 15%. If you're looking for a permanent home, keep this in mind. Buying property under the PDS scheme for over $375,000 grants you permanent residency automatically. It is the most expensive on our list. You should plan for a monthly budget of $1,800 to $2,500. For digital nomads, the premium visa is a fantastic entry point. It's completely free, valid for 1 year, and requires a proven monthly income of $1,500. If you're ready to start the paperwork, I've included the official link to the Mauritius Passport and Immigration Office in the description below. Despite the headlines, the Rainbow Nation remains the most industrialized economy on the continent. If you want to build wealth here, you need to follow the power. Small-scale solar and backup solutions are in massive demand right now. For real estate investors, Cape Town's market is still hitting impressive rental yields of 7 to 9%. Living a premium lifestyle here, especially in places like Johannesburg's Rosebank or Cape Town's City Bowl, will usually run you between $1,200 and $1,800 a month. A luxury one-bedroom in those areas typically costs about $900. To get in, your best bet is the remote work visa. You'll need to prove a gross annual income of roughly $37,000 US, or about 650,000 Rand. You apply through VFS Global, but here's the critical part. If you stay longer than 183 days, you must register with SARS, the South African Revenue Service. I've linked their tax residency guide below. Finally, we have the stable anchors of the desert, Namibia and Botswana. Namibia has become a top choice for digital nomads. Their visa lasts 6 months and requires an income of $2,000 a month. You apply via the NIPDB portal. Just keep in mind, they have one unique requirement, a radiological report to prove you're clear of TB. The cost of living in Windhoek is a dream, usually around $1,200 a month. Botswana, on the other hand, is better suited for the conservative investor. They don't have a nomad visa yet, so you'll need a residence permit Form 15. The upside? The infrastructure there is incredibly reliable. I've linked those e-immigration forms below. Moving to Africa is about more than just rent. It's about positioning yourself for growth. All the links are waiting for you in the description below. In our next video, we're going off the grid to explore the hidden paradises of Gabon, Benin, and São Tomé. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. I'll see you in the next one.